About Nagorno-Karabakh, you know, President mentioned trilateral statement, and on that trilateral statement we have provision, and we have Nagorno-Karabakh on trilateral statement, and we have signature of the President of Azerbaijan under this document, and we have Lachin corridor that should be freely operable. And by the way, according to that trilateral statement, out of control of Azerbaijan, and it is according to the signature of President of Azerbaijan. And recently, you know, some Armenians children from Nagorno-Karabakh, they tried to travel by bus through Lachin corridor, and they were stopped, and some Azerbaijani persons with masks intruded into bus, and the children there were screaming, and that was the last attempt of the Armenians on Nagorno-Karabakh to freely commute through Lachin corridor. President Aliyev mentioned destroyed mosques. You know, I would like to say that in 2017, in Azerbaijan, several mosques were destroyed for building new roads. And President Aliyev mentioned that several, I don't know how many thousand mosques that were destroyed. And by the way, in the Soviet time, in Azerbaijan, approximately 1,560 mosques were destroyed. And that it was the usual thing for Soviet Union. In Soviet time, churches were destroyed, mosques were destroyed, and you know, Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh, they shouldn't pay the debts from the Soviet time. And you know, it's very important. It is very dangerous narrative, because I'm afraid. Sometimes there is an impression that Azerbaijan want to give some religious context to this whole situation. It is very dangerous. There is no any religious context in the conflict, and the proof is that that we have very good. And by the way, in our country, we have Muslim minority, and we have in our country acting mosque, and that is the reality. And you know, the wording of Azerbaijan, what is concerning, using the almost offensive wording, capitulation, etc. You know, from a side it can be impression that now Azerbaijan, and that is maybe reality, that Azerbaijan adopted a revenge policy. You know, revenge policy, and maybe that is the policy of Azerbaijan. But as it was mentioned, we have very complicated history, and I just said, yes, maybe it is historical meeting. But for what purpose we want to use this? For inflaming intolerance, hate, aggressive rhetorics in our region? Or in opposite, we want to use this platform for making things better? We think that this platform vote to be used for constructive purposes. Of course, we can now tell many stories of enmity, but what is the meaning of our leadership? to deepen that enmity or to use our capacities, our authorities, our mandates. I'm proud that I've been able, our government was able, even after the devastating war, to have free democratic elections in our country that was worldwide acknowledged as free, democratic, and transparent, and competitive. And as I said, from our point of view, is the solution is democracy, the solution is transparency, the solution is dialogue, the solution is respect for all countries in our region. And we are ready to work to that direction. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The question to the Prime Minister of Armenia is, you mentioned a couple of times that collective treaty, security defense treaty organization is not very productive at the moment, and raised this issue that Armenia might be leaving it. So could you dwell a bit more on these prospects?
Well, you know, and it was public and transparent, we have some concerns connected with the CSTO, and we raised those issues with our partners, and actually we made it public, and we are working, and the concerns are there in the place, and we are working to address all the issues and all the questions and concerns that we have.